Hello, welcome to Beyond History. Today, we will explore the amazing history of Haiti that isn't widely known. Haiti is the first country to have a successful slave revolution. However, why has it become one of the poorest countries today? Do you know how much the independence debt that France charged Haiti is worth today? A staggering $28 billion. If divided per Haitian citizen, this is an amount that all Haitians couldn't repay even if they worked for 2 years without spending a single penny. This story is about the fight for freedom, unfair treatment, and remarkable resilience. Haiti was originally a French colony called Saint-Domingue and was the richest colony in the world. This island produced 40% of the world's sugar and 60% of its coffee. Do you know how big this island nation is? Surprisingly, this island nation is even smaller than Hawaii. How was such enormous wealth created from such a small piece of land? The answer was the horrific exploitation of more than 500,000 slaves. In this cruel situation, a historic event occurred in 1791. During a voodoo ceremony, slaves finally revolted under the leadership of Toussaint Louverture. Toussaint was different from ordinary slaves. He was already a freed slave who could read and write and was an excellent military strategist. Under his leadership, the slaves accomplished the impossible. They fought and defeated the French army, even repelling an expedition sent by Napoleon. What's even more amazing is that this expedition sent by Napoleon was the strongest army in the world at that time. The slaves defeated the world's most powerful military force. Under Toussaint Louverture's leadership, the revolution progressed successfully, but sadly, he was kidnapped by the French in 1802 and died in prison. Afterward, General Jean-Jacques Dessalines, who was Toussaint's lieutenant, took over and completed the revolution. On January 1, 1804, General Jean-Jacques Dessalines finally declared Haiti's independence. This was the first successful slave rebellion in world history and the first independent nation in Latin America. Despite the military victory, Haiti was completely isolated internationally. Countries that still maintained slavery, such as the United States, Britain, and Spain, did not recognize Haiti. They feared that their own slaves might be inspired by Haiti's revolution and revolt. The United States, under slave-owning President Thomas Jefferson, imposed economic sanctions on Haiti and did not recognize its independence for about 60 years, from 1804 to 1862. In 1825, French King Charles X sent an ultimatum to Haiti regarding recognition of independence. It was a threat that, if you don't pay a large compensation, we will launch a military attack. In July 1825, 14 French warships appeared in the port of Port-au-Prince, Haiti's capital, pointing their cannons and threatening with force. The demand was simple: pay 150 million francs and we will recognize your independence. This amount was a tremendous sum, equal to 10 times Haiti's annual income at that time. Even more shocking is what this money was compensation for. France demanded compensation for lost property, where property meant the freed slaves and land. In other words, the people who gained freedom had to pay for that freedom again. On July 11, 1825, Haitian President Jean-Pierre Boyer accepted this demand, judging that gaining international recognition would be more beneficial in the long run. But this decision brought disastrous consequences to Haiti. Haiti had to borrow money at high interest from French banks to pay this debt, and ended up paying double in the end. It took a staggering 122 years until 1947 to fully pay off the independence debt. During this period, 80% of Haiti's national budget was used to pay off this debt. Imagine this. What happens to a nation's development when 4/5 of its income goes to paying off past debt? Haiti had no capacity at all to build essential infrastructure like schools, hospitals, and roads. Haiti's hardships did not end here. From 1915 to 1934, the United States militarily occupied Haiti. The United States officially claimed its purpose was stabilization, but in reality, it was to protect the interests of its corporations. The United States sent Marines right after Haiti's president was assassinated in a riot, citing political instability and protection of American citizens, but the real purpose was to secure the strategic location near the Panama Canal and economic benefits. The U.S. occupation forces changed Haiti's constitution, allowed foreigners to own land, revived forced labor systems, and moved Haiti's gold reserves to New York. During this period, much of Haiti's land was transferred to American companies, and American banks took control of Haiti's financial system. Haitian people fought against American occupation through guerrilla resistance movements called the Cacos Rebellion and cultural resistance. Eventually in 1934, as criticism within the United States grew and President Franklin Roosevelt's Good Neighbor policy was implemented, the United States withdrew from Haiti. But the biggest legacy of the American occupation was the authoritarian governance structure. The Haitian Guard, established by the United States, later became the power base for dictators. François Papa Doc Duvalier and his son Jean-Claude Baby Doc Duvalier ruled Haiti brutally from 1957 to 1986. Their dictatorship was based on the military organization created by the United States and received support from the United States. Papa Doc created a paramilitary organization called Tonton Macoute that tortured and killed political opponents, and about 30,000 Haitians lost their lives during this period. Even more shocking is the fact that the United States supported this cruel dictatorship under the pretext of preventing the spread of communism during the Cold War. This historical background is one of the important causes of Haiti's political instability and economic difficulties today. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, Haiti continued to suffer from political instability and natural disasters. The magnitude 7.0 earthquake in 2010 took more than 220,000 lives and reduced the capital Port-au-Prince to ruins. The international community promised massive aid, but sadly, most of it never actually reached the Haitian people. Much of the aid money went to foreign NGOs and consultants, with little invested in building capacity within Haiti. In 2021, another tragedy occurred. President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated at his home, and in the same year, a 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck Haiti again, killing more than 200 people. After the president's assassination, Haiti's political instability deepened. Currently, Haiti has no elected government. In recent years, the most serious problem has been the spread of armed gangs. They have taken control of much of the capital Port-au-Prince and are committing kidnappings, looting, and murders. In early 2024, the The situation became so serious that Haiti's interim government requested help from the international community, and the UN approved the deployment of a multinational security support mission led by Kenya. However, Haiti's story doesn't end just with tragedy. The Haitian people are showing remarkable resilience despite tremendous adversity. Haiti's art and culture are still thriving, and Haitian writers, painters, and musicians are internationally recognized. In particular, Haiti's unique painting style, vibrant music, and rich literary tradition are making important contributions to world culture. The Haitian diaspora, immigrant community, living abroad provides important economic support to their home country. About 30% of Haiti's GDP comes from overseas remittances. Also, many local communities and civil society organizations are conducting innovative projects to solve their own problems. Particularly, youth-led social change movements give hope for Haiti's future. Haiti draws strength from its heroic history of fighting for freedom and its strong cultural identity. The challenges this country faces are enormous, but the dignity and determination of the Haitian people are even stronger. If the world pays more attention to Haiti's suffering, acknowledges past injustices, and supports through genuine partnership, Haiti will be able to realize its potential. Haiti's amazing story is not widely known around the world. This small Caribbean nation is the first country in history to successfully achieve independence through a slave rebellion. From French colonial rule, $28 billion in independence debt, American occupation, dictatorial regimes, to natural disasters, Haiti has endured catastrophic trials beyond imagination. Nevertheless, the Haitian people have overcome these challenges with remarkable resilience while preserving their culture and identity. Haiti's story shows the aspiration for freedom, the struggle against unjust treatment, and the indomitable power of the human spirit. I hope that through this video, Haiti's history becomes known to more people. Your sharing will greatly help in making this important story known to the world. Please leave in the comments any historical topics or questions you would like to know about next. Please support Haiti's story and more hidden historical stories through subscriptions and likes. Thank you for joining Beyond History.